The impact of social media on human life, psychological, economic, social, political, and intellectual dimensions. Hello and welcome to this video. Today, we explore a powerful force shaping our lives in the 21st century, social media. From Facebook to TikTok, from Twitter to Instagram, social media has transformed how we think, feel, connect, and even vote. But while it connects the world, it also raises deep questions. Is it helping or hurting us? Let's dive into the psychological, economic, social, political, and intellectual impacts of social media on human life. 1. Psychological impact. 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Social media influences the human psyche in both positive and negative ways. Positive psychological effects. Connection and belonging helps people stay in touch with loved ones, especially during isolation, for example, COVID-19. Self-expression. Platforms allow users to share ideas, talents, and stories. Negative psychological effects. Addiction. Studies show platforms are designed to trigger dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, creating compulsive scrolling behavior. Anxiety and depression. Comparison with others' curated lives leads to low self-esteem. FOMO. Fear of missing out. Constant exposure to events or experiences you're not part of leads to dissatisfaction and restlessness. Cyberbullying, especially among teens, online harassment can lead to self-harm or even suicide. A 2022 study by the American Psychological Association found that teens who use social media for more than 3 hours a day were at higher risk of mental health disorders. 2. Economic impact. 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Social media has become a global marketplace. Positive economic impacts. Job creation. Influencers, digital marketers, content creators, and social media managers are new age careers. Advertising and branding. Small businesses use platforms like Instagram and Facebook to reach customers without expensive ad campaigns. Global commerce. Platforms enable cross-border e-commerce, increasing market reach. Negative economic impacts. Distraction at work. Time wasted on social platforms reduces productivity. Consumerism. Algorithms push ads that increase impulsive buying habits. Unstable income. Influencers or freelancers often face income inconsistency and lack of job security. Did you know? In 2023, social media advertising generated over $160 billion globally, more than some countries' GDP. 3. Social impact. 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Positive social effects. Bridging distances connects people across cultures and continents. Community building. People with shared interests, for example, support groups, hobbies can connect and engage. Social movements. Hashtags like hashtag Black Lives Matter or hashtag me to raised global awareness and inspired change. Negative social effects. Reduced real-life interaction. Face-to-face communication is declining, especially among youth. Superficial relationships. Likes and follows often replace deep, meaningful connections. Echo chambers. People follow those who agree with them, creating divided communities with less tolerance for opposing views. Sociologists argue that while we are more connected digitally, we may be more isolated emotionally than ever before. 4. Political impact. 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Social media is a powerful political tool. Positive political impacts. Political awareness. Citizens can stay updated on political news, discussions, and decisions. Civic engagement. Voter registration drives, protests, and petitions can mobilize masses quickly. Freedom of expression allows marginalized voices to be heard. Negative political impacts. Fake news and misinformation. False stories spread faster than truth, influencing opinions and elections. Propaganda and manipulation. Governments or political parties use bots and trolls to manipulate public opinion. Polarization. Online debates often turn hostile, dividing people more than uniting them. Example, the 2016 U.S. elections saw major controversies around social media manipulation by foreign actors. 5. Intellectual and cognitive impact 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Positive intellectual impacts. Information access. Users can instantly access news, tutorials, research, and educational content. Skill learning. YouTube, LinkedIn Learning, and even Instagram Reels offer knowledge on cooking, coding, languages, etc. Negative intellectual impacts. Information overload. Too much content can reduce focus and lead to mental fatigue. Reduced critical thinking. People tend to consume content passively, often without verifying facts. Shortened attention spans. Studies show that social media use rewires the brain to crave short, fast content, lowering deep thinking. A Microsoft study found that average human attention span dropped from 12 seconds in 2000 to just 8 seconds in 2023, shorter than a goldfish. 6. Mental health impact 12 o'clock to 13:30. Digital burnout. Continuous exposure to news, messages, and notifications leads to emotional exhaustion. Identity crisis. People, especially youth, may build an identity based on online validation rather than real-world values. Sleep disturbances. Late-night scrolling and blue light interfere with sleep cycles. Recommendation. Experts advise regular digital detox days, disconnecting from social platforms for mental clarity. Conclusion. 13:30 to 15 o'clock social media is a double-edged sword. It connects, educates, and empowers, but also distracts, divides, and damages. What's the solution? Be conscious of how much time you spend online. Verify sources before sharing. Use social media as a tool, not as a lifestyle. The goal is balance, staying connected without losing yourself in the process. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep and thoughtful content. Stay mindful, stay informed. Please subscribe, share, and like. Thank you.